Hey guys, welcome to this new video. So today you will see how can we create a QR code generator in Python. So what are we going to learn today is we are going to build a QR code generator using pure Python code. QR stands for quick response code. The generated QR code will have the capability to hold a text or even a link to a website, so you can share it with someone and they can refer that QR code to go to a particular link or website. At the end, you will have a program which even you can use to create QR codes for your own use. Alright, so before getting started on the hands-on part of it, let me show you what are we going to build. So I have already written the code. I will just run it and show you. So let me run the code. Python 3. The code is in the file qrgenerator.py. So let me just run it. So this is asking me to enter a text. So basically whatever I enter it, the QR code generated will carry that particular text with it. So let me just enter a sample text. So sample text and press enter. Once you press enter, a new file will be created named as filename.png. This file is looking like a QR code. Generally the QR code has a black color on it with a white background, but this one is a red color. So I have deliberately made it as red color just to show you that our program has the ability to make the QR code of any color which you want. Right now this QR code is carrying our information sample text. We can even run it back and enter www.google.com. So now a new QR code is generated and this will carry the information www.google.com. So this is how the QR code will be generated. Let us see the code part of it. Alright, so first thing what we can do is create a Python file. So let me create a Python file, name it as qrgenerator.py. Now before writing the code, let us just install few of the modules which are important to create a QR code. First one is QR code. What we will say is in our terminal pip install QR code. For me it is already installed, hence it is saying that requirement already satisfied. For you it will get installed if it is not already installed. One more module which we need is the pillow module. So we will say pip install pillow. Again, for me it is already installed, so it won't install again. For you it might get installed if it is not already installed. So the first module is QR code. This QR code module will help us to create a QR code. The second module is the pillow module. This module basically works with images, so the QR code generated will be as an image. So just adding few colors in it, changing the backgrounds, all these things will be done with the pillow library in the background. So let's start writing our code. First, let's import the required modules. We will say import QR code. We don't need to import pillow module. Pillow module will work in the background with the QR code module. We just need to make sure that it is installed in our system. Let us create the object of the class QR code, which is in the QR code module. So what we will do is my QR is equal to QR code dot QR code class, and this class requires few important arguments to pass. First is the box size. We will say box underscore size and let's give the size as 10. So basically this argument decides your image or the QR code which will be generated, its size. So the size of the image, the more larger number you choose, the more larger the image will be generated. Second is, do you want to give it the image or the QR code a border, so that you can pass. So we will say border is equal to, let's say the size of the border is 2. That's it. Now what we need to do is we need to add a text data in our QR code. So what we will do is we will take this text data as an input from the user. So what we will say inp is equal to input and the message prompt will be enter text. Now whatever input the user will give, we will add that as a data in our QR code. So what we will say my QR dot add underscore data. This is the method which we have to use to add a data, add a text data to our QR code. So our data is in the variable inp. Now what we have done is we have created a QR code in the line number 3. We have added data in it in the line number 5. Now what we need to do is we need to create an image output of this. So for that, what we need to do is we need to say img, or maybe the image is equal to my qr dot make underscore image, and then we can save this image in a file name. So then we will say img dot save and pass a file name. So let's pass a name as file name dot jpg. All right, let's just recap that what we did. First, we created the instance of QR code and passed few of the important arguments like the box size, which is the image size, and the border. Then we took an input from the user, whatever data we need to add into our QR code. Then we added that data in our QR code instance. Then we created an image from the QR code instance, and then the image which was created, we saved that image in a file. That's it. Let's just run this program and see the output. What we will say, let me clear the console and say python 3 and qr generator dot py. Press enter. It will ask you to enter a data. Let's enter a data. Let's enter a website www.google.com. Press enter. Once you press enter, a new file will be created in the same folder where your current Python file is. So this is the file which is created, file name .jpg. Open it and you will see that a good QR code is generated. Now this QR code is holding a data www.google.com. How can we verify it? So let me just go on to a website. Now this is a website which can verify or maybe just show that what data a QR code is carrying. So let me just drag that image which we just generated. What I will say is pick this image, drag it here, and now you will see that the data which it is carrying is www.google.com. So we basically created a QR code with a perfect data which we just given it to it, right? Now let us see some modifications which we can perform in our QR code. In the starting, you saw that the QR code was in the color red. How can we do that? Okay, for that you need to focus on the line number 6 when you are making your image, or basically making the QR code in the image format. Here you need to pass two different arguments to control two different things: background color and the foreground color, or basically the upper color, or the color with which the QR code is written. Here you will see you have the background color as white, the foreground color as black. Let's try to change the foreground color, which is black. Let's change it to red. For that we need to pass an argument fill underscore color and the value, the color which you want. So let us give it as red. Also let's just change the background as well. For that we will say back underscore color is equal to green. Save this code and run your code again. Enter a text. Let's enter something like www.learning.com. Press enter. Your QR code is generated. Once you go to it, you will see that the background is green and the foreground is red. Obviously it doesn't look good, but definitely it helps you to customize your QR code in any way you want. Alright, so finally we are at the end of this video, and what we have learned today is to create a QR code using Python. Now what more you can do to enhance your learning is you can perform some more actions and modifications in your program to add more features in it. Make sure you are using the QR code module and the pillow module. If this video helps you in any way, make sure you leave a like and share it with your friends, and definitely if you are new to the channel, and subscribe it as well. And if you have anything to share with us, definitely leave it in the comment box, and we will see you in the next video.